Hello,
How are you today?
I'm good. I'm all pizzaed up and caked up from, birthdays. So, between pizza and cake, I need a nap.
Well, somebody once told me take a nap and see what happens. So I think that's probably okay.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah,
anyway, that's what I'm up to. Happy to see you again. Been a
happy to
long
see you
time.
again. It's been a whole week and a day.
Yeah, see?
And you were right there last time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you were. That was
Hi.
fun.
So,
Has anything grabbed your eye in the headlines? I've got one that
yes,
I can think of.
yes. I wanted to clear up from last time this AI, 3AI, 3A, whatever the hell it is, 3I. It's like I've seen 27 different people that now know the truth about the AI that have never seen one, never had a telescope, never been involved in any area of astrophysics going, let me tell you what's going on. There's Randall Carson, Billy Carson, the whole Carson tribe, as far as I know. And then there's all these other people that want to tell you the math of it, this, that, and the other. And, one of the things we learn, anything that's a threat is something you can't see. The ones you can see are not a threat. And the second thing is, I don't think anything or any civilization with sublight travel is worth even talking to. It's like, come on, people, grow up, right? Anyway, my opinion. And the second thing is, I think that they're all coming here to join my one kangaroo yoga group of the infinite universe, and that's what they're attracted to, and the fact that we serve cookies at the end of class. So there. What other reason could you have to come to this planet, right? So anyway, that's my conclusion after seeing 27 different views and what do you call them, authorities on what the hell something that's like several million miles away, right? We could go have dinner at the Waffle House at midnight and discuss high level intellectual conversations, right? So there. Anyway, that was my follow up to previous conversation. How's that?
That's great because Avi Loeb is one of those people, and he's saying that it's probably non-human intelligence and that it's nuclear
Oh,
powered. And now they're saying it's 5 million times bigger than they said it was originally. Then somebody said it was getting power from the sun, like it's a like the solar flares or like iPhone charging. There's so
remember,
many different, so
if
many
you can
different.
if you can see them, it's not a threat. Okay.
Well, I can't see AI, and boy, oh boy, did that have me turn in circles today.
Oh yeah, no,
Like
you are
AI,
no longer
AI is the
able
threat.
you're no longer able to act on a logical path forward. It's like they killed Spock, when they come up. We ought to have a requiem for him. And and the other thing, just one last thing. There's like 160, let's see, how many are there? 214 telescopes on this Earth that look out into space. Not one of them has ever produced a photograph from their telescope of a flying saucer, a spaceship, or anything else. Nothing, zero. And then they go, oh, there's flying saucers out there. Okay. So I don't know what the world's coming to. They're starting to believe all kinds of things.
But isn't that the way ONI and all of their underlings want it?
Yeah, yeah. It's
So it's turning out
there's several
perfectly.
there's several agendas. There's several agendas about if I can keep you confused and make sure you have to pay attention to both sides, you go into an incapacity to make choices or decisions. And at that point, you're highly suggestible and controllable. So Congratulations. Oh yeah, you don't like
But
this
I
one?
can't hear you. I'm thinking to myself.
Yeah, don't worry, they can get by that. They wait till you go to sleep and hit the old 5G towers. How's that?
How's that? I was having a conversation with somebody and I said the word, uh, no, what happened? I think he ended a sentence with a preposition and then I said something snarky like my mom would have. And I said, oh, these intrusive thoughts. And I thought, well,
Yeah.
right. And then I thought, talk to Lee Harvey Oswald about that, I said. And he said, that doesn't even sound like a real name. Just his name is weird. I said, well, what was
Oh,
intruded into his head was also weird. And look what happened.
well, since you brought up an assassin,
Oh,
uh,
and his
I,
last name.
I I actually have a book I'm writing about that. But what was I? Oh, did you know that there's only been referred to as two female serial killers in the United States?
Because they haven't
And
caught me yet.
that's right. And did you know there's, let's see, 167 of them active this year? And that one of them has like a 31 body count, and the police don't even know about these people, right?
They're worried about
So
aliens.
be, yeah, be careful out there, right? Women serial killers are there. And the reason they don't catch them is because they're smarter than the male ones. And they don't generally have middle names. They may have another name they took on in marriage or something. So that's why they can't track them, right? Nobody knows who they are, right? It's like, call me.
Wow. You're just
Yeah,
full
see?
of beans tonight, Randy
Yeah,
Weitenheimer.
yeah. Well, the aliens are coming to see me, and join my little group, you
Hey,
know.
they made us both wear red tonight. Look, they synced us
Yeah,
up. Like I
yeah,
didn't know. I actually just changed my t-shirt just this
yeah,
second. I didn't
yeah.
know.
Yeah. Yeah, I wore mine in anticipation of extending an offer to all uh, off-world aliens, only off-world aliens, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well,
no underwater aliens need apply. I don't do underwater aliens. So
don't do underwater. We don't do Earth aliens, only the off-planet ones.
right,
That
that's right. Yeah, we have to be discreet. So what if we were socializing with all of them? It's kind of like putting two or three different relatives in the same room. It's just not going to go well, right?
No, no, it probably would look kind of like Vincent D'Onofrio when he's got all the cockroaches spilling out of him. Not
No,
not a good look.
it would look like Cracker Barrel after they redid the interiors on it.
Crack
kind of,
Barrel.
kind of sterile and
Kind of
not homey at
sterile,
all.
like
Huh?
the men in Japan.
Yeah, yeah,
That was terrible. But it's true.
yeah,
Isn't there sterility in Japan? And they're saying it's because too many of them are hitching up with robots.
yeah, yeah. Robot Love. What's wrong with that? There was a song called Radar Love. They already
I
changed. We just need to change the words to say Robot Love,
in my
and
head, I
we'll
before you said
have a
that, in my
yeah
head, I
we
heard
will
it.
have a hit song with Robot Love. I promise you.
You said
Right?
robot love, and in my head, I heard dun 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 dun
Yeah, yeah.
dun robot love.
Um, I
Oh,
mean, I've gone from writing good plays to now we're writing music, so I think we're on the right track.
I think so too. Look, Weird Al Yankovic can't be the only one who does it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can be
I
weird
agree.
with an Al, and I'm proud of it.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the big T to release his own, or the big D, we'll call him, to release his first album. And he's probably waiting to date Taylor Swift. So, we'll just see who wins. Yeah, that's a
Nope,
joke.
he's still doing it over there. He's not doing anything. He's right here where you left him last week, Big T.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. These
Yeah, it's good to have visual representation of somebody you're talking about, right?
Listen, I was gonna get up because like maybe I'm pulling that whole Zoom thing. She looks so put together on the top, and yet celebrity
And yeah,
boxers. It's great. Here.
and what's this whole thing like? We're broadcasting from a bunker in an unknown location. I
Well,
love
that's
that one.
after I get my container house delivered and
Yeah,
installed. Then
yeah,
it can be from my
yeah.
bunker.
It's like, what's the cachet that makes some woman go, God, that man's the man for me because he lives in a bunker in an undisclosed location. It's like I can't I can't come up with the population where that would be attractive. Oh, you've got Vlad, you've got Big B, and Little Z with you tonight. That's wonderful. Zelensky, Putin, and Trump. Wow, what a trio. Okay,
Because four heads are better than one. That's all I'm telling you.
four, four heads.
One, two, three, four. Yeah.
Let's see.
It's my
Didn't one
king.
of them need a brain, and one of them need a heart, and one of them needs something else, oil in his joints or something?
Well, I don't know. And then where's my little dog is in the other room. So I guess
Yeah.
that makes me Dorothy. Uh-oh. Who are you? You're not behind a curtain. That's the good news.
Yeah.
You're not a flying monkey. That's ding.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we haven't released those yet. There's things to look forward to in life. Like
Yeah.
stay tuned, stay tuned. Uh,
All right. Well, here, you guys take a powder. Stop interrupting. Okay, so one of the questions that we got was the Aborigines don't
yes.
uh in
Uh,
her knowledge base. I don't know. I have not studied the Aborigines. She says that she hasn't found them to have a flood myth. Is that accurate?
Um,
She says she heard.
okay. There's two popular flood myths that have come down. Noah's flood was actually not Noah's flood. There was some indication there was a blockage across the Gibraltar Strait, and that the Mediterranean was just a basin, kind of like the Gobi Desert or a couple other places around the world. And the implication is that because of an earthquake, which happens along that area, Gibraltar to Morocco and stuff, that was breached at some point, and the Pacific Ocean, I mean the Atlantic Ocean, flowed into and buried all these civilizations. And they the implication was that it would about 40 days of it flooding that area. Okay, now that's one. Then there's one that I'll throw in another one. Alexandria was destroyed by a tsunami that reached like 90 feet high or something. And they find statues on the location of Alexandria, but they're all underwater. So the other thing is 10, 12,000 years ago, the water levels were 300 or 400 foot lower. So when they talk about oceans rising, they've already done that pretty much at their apogee. So the second one or third one is that the Perseid meteor shower at one point produces more meteors in certain time periods that we flow through that every year, different areas of space, and it literally bombarded us, and or a comet came along and dumped all this freaking water on the planet everywhere. And so, well, it's hard to dump water on the planet everywhere. So basically, you had some areas that flooded and some that didn't. So now you have some tribes and ancient knowledge, always verbal, none of it written, that, once upon a time, Goldilocks, no, the flood came and got everybody, right? And so there's lots of stories about that, but you don't know if it's their story or if it's a story they picked up and transmitted from somewhere else. Maybe the Mediterranean thing happened and all around the world people heard about it and converted it into, oh no, it's all about me and it's my flood story and you can't have it. Okay.
And that's how politicians were born. Oh, the flood happened. That makes me so mad.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all about them, right? It's wrong. It should never happen. And Lot should have never licked the salt off his wife. So there you go.
That sounds kind of kinky.
What? What?
I said, you heard me. I said,
Yeah.
you know you heard me.
maybe he decided to sit down and have a margarita and just put a little salt, had to reach over and paw a little off his wife.
Is this
I
how
mean,
doing shots off of a woman's stomach started?
something like that. The Japanese are real big on that, right?
And on robots. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
dun, 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 dun,
I
dun.
know. I got to
Robot
work out.
love.
Got to work out the lyrics for Robot Love. I'm telling you, I think we'll be a hit, right?
Well,
We can sell it to Elon as a commercial for his robots.
well, we could. And it's funny. You know what? Like that thing you sent me about for that Bruno woman. The Bruno woman, she was blonde in the one you sent me, but I found a bunch of her things with her hair black, and she was talking about how there was somebody named Elon, like something else, and it looks just like Elon Musk, but it was in the 1990 something. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah, it's
Or AI.
once you ever see an apparition, they appear everywhere. You know, and they even wrote a song about it. Here in Elon, there in Elon, everywhere in Elon, EIEIO. So that's what you're experiencing, right? It's
Hmm.
called loop gravity or loop karma or loop reincarnation. It's just a looping of a timeline, and then you have to go into rubber bands and a few other things, and it's just too complicated for the average mind. So there.
Yeah, but it got me thinking already. Like, if that's the case, my pretzel brain is very entertained right now
Yeah.
because theoretically, if you know that there's a loop, there would also be a way to step off the loop and or manipulate the loop because
Yeah.
if there are 19 different timelines happening all at once and 13 dimensions, then there's got to be some lots of room to play in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and then make it a Mobius or Mobius loop, Mobius, and now you can really have fun.
I have to look that one up.
Now you're on the endless roller coaster. Okay, and it's 8 spatial dimensions, 19 time dimensions, or 9 aspects, not dimensions. 8, and each of them has a reciprocal for 38 and 16, and now you can call Avi Loeb and get the math done.
Oh, so we can put the math,
Yeah,
Mobius math
because
on 3 hour
because
teaching
if
atlas.
you know the math, you're happy. I don't know why there's not a church other than our church, Godzilla Church. What was the name of church? Anyway, that do we have a name for the church yet?
I think you called it the Church of Soul.
Oh no, that was because I wanted to do a rock and roll music hour on Saturdays.
Oh,
So
okay. So, but
the
which
rock and roll, I'm sorry, rock and roll gospel hour is a creation of mine that I'm happy to put on the air for anybody who wants to sponsor it. So there,
I think
it's
ourselves.
finding your true spirituality through soul music. I think it's a time has come. And of course, Chambers Brothers wrote that song, Time Has Come Today.
Which
So there
aspect?
you go. Huh?
Which aspect of time has come?
I don't know, number 5, I guess. But anyway, Elon can call us. We can do the advertising for his new little robots.
Wait, wait.
The the aliens can come and join our little yoga cult. What?
I've got another song.
What?
Time aspect number 5.
No, that was like, what was it?
It has to be
Love
number nine.
Potion number 5. Love
Oh, it was
Potion.
number nine, and it's Chanel number
Oh,
five.
it's number
But like,
9. I
what's a
don't know.
number?
I've never seen a number 9 spatial aspect. I'll have to look at it.
Well, maybe we can write the song about spatial aspect number nine.
Yeah, yeah. I saw a kitty cat. But anyway, go on.
Okay, Tweety Bird. Let me put you in a cage before you say that.
Yeah. Oh, and uh, the super psychics um, person I know said pay attention to October 3rd. So they see there's mystery, and people can go ooh and ah, and what's that about? And we only charge $99,000 for that information if anybody wants to be privy to it and become a sponsor and blah blah blah. Maybe we'll buy a Cracker Barrel, right? Maybe we need to switch and go from Waffle Houses to Cracker Barrels.
Well,
I
maybe
just
we
don't.
could alternate so we don't get bored.
Yeah, or shot at either one.
I guess it depends on what state and city you're in.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I figure you haven't lived until you've gone on a Saturday night on the first weekend of the month, because that's when we get the welfare checks, and gone to closing time, 2 o'clock at the bars, like in the Midwest and South, and around 2:15 show up at a Waffle House and grab your seat, buy your ticket, and watch the show start.
Don't forget your firearm. We need one of those.
Yeah, yeah, and you have to be able to duck and dodge, and all that other stuff like dodgeball.
Like
Right?
Remo Williams.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got to be able to. You got to be able to flow. Yeah, they talk about flow states. You ain't never been in a flow state till you've been in a Waffle House at 2 a.m. on a Saturday night.
Well, that's when you want to be mammalian and reptilian at the same time, big time.
Yeah, yeah. You will never find a whistleblower. I love that term. Like, I have never seen a whistleblower go and blow a whistle. I've seen a bunch of them that go, yeah, 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 hobla, 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 but no whistles. And I keep looking for the whistleblower to blow a whistle. It's just they're lying to you, right? Like, shouldn't they like blow a whistle before they go, Trump did it? I mean, I'm sorry, Epstein. I mean, you know, Nancy Pelosi did it. There we go.
Only if you're gonna be like super literal.
Well, I didn't name them. I didn't say, why don't you call yourself a whistleblower and hide in a bunker somewhere at an unknown, undisclosed location? Like, what does all those words mean?
Bunkers are sexy, Randy.
Huh?
Bunkers are sexy. You said
Sounds like a Pepsi commercial is what it sounds like to me. And we know that you never see a Pepsi commercial. You realize that? You see a Coke commercial, never a Pepsi commercial.
So what do you say? Are you going to
I
stop
just don't
bombing?
understand.
I don't know. I think I
Yeah,
want to live in a bunker. What was
yeah,
that? I have a bunker. Really?
yeah.
Do you? Let's bomb
I
Putin.
mean,
Okay. And then we can live in our bunker together. Okay.
we have both met people that broadcast from an undisclosed location in a bunker somewhere. It's like, when do you get tired of these stories? Okay.
When
And I
it's
just
to grow your own imagination and stop living vicariously throughout somebody else's undisclosed location so that you feel important because you know something secret. That's so dumb.
right. No, it's just, what was that? You get on the bus and tell a story, a sentence at the front of the bus. Sometime it gets to the back of the bus. It's like something totally crazy from where it started. That's what this game is.
Like a game of telephone. Remember that when you were little and you whispered?
Yeah, that's what it is.
And then it goes around the circle, and by the time it comes to the last person, it's been completely perverted and made one word stick.
Yeah. So some freaking rock comes into the solar system, and 27 bloggers get out there, Carson, and Avi, and whoever the hell else. And all of a sudden, it's like, I just feel so much more enlightened and knowledgeable and educated about what's going on.
Could you please do this with your hands when you talk about Three Eye Atlas? Because it's disturbing when you don't.
Yeah, I got to do this.
I
Got to
can't
do
believe you unless you do this. Otherwise, you're
this.
not telling the truth.
The one I like is the guy that goes, you're supposed to be a good person. Did I do that right? I mean,
Maybe
I've been practicing Joel Osteen, but I'm thinking about finding some new people to inspire me. How's that?
you could
Not
you should do your
because they talk about mimics, they talk about mimicry, right? They
flattering.
talk about, oh, there's mimics out there. Like you're not dealing with Trump, you're dealing with Trump 3 or dear old Biden 97 or something. I mean,
Right.
and so they're all mimics and they're not the real people. And like,
Well, how
can
does
I just get a
anybody know that
robot on
this
the
isn't
phone?
the real Donald Trump and this isn't the real Zelensky? How do you know that this is not Volodymyr,
Yeah,
Vladimir Volodymyr? Okay.
yeah. You know, I just like the gorilla, you know, dear old Vlad. He's straightforward, he's strong, he's tough, right? I mean, you got to admire directness in the universe rather than, doing that sideways thing,
It's
right?
Ukrainian
Yeah,
Independence Day. I bomb you now. Ha ha ha
yeah,
ha.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I tend to believe Vlad when he says something. The rest, not so much.
It's like a really bad chess game or like a sucker punch and then run behind mama's apron game.
Yeah, but remember, it's not Vlad one. We're on Vlad two or three or four. It's always the same.
Well, here,
So,
I got a good one for you. Maybe it's Biden number 29 with the Vlad suit on, and maybe they're all just switching.
no, you know where they learned it? Like they
CIA?
have no, like the plays on Broadway. They bring in a star, and then they go away. They bring in another star, but the character is the same.
Uh-huh.
So politics figured that out. Like, hey, we can have an actor, right? Starting with Reagan, and if he goes away, we can bring in another actor to play Reagan. So that's the game plan
That
since
was
the
nasty.
70s.
That's
Yeah, they've done such a good job, right?
why do you
Dear
think
old,
he called her mommy all the time in public? Wasn't that weird?
well, there was probably some behind the scenes bedroom activity that maybe we don't want to be privy to, right? you know, it'd be like asking Vlad, who's your mama? Yeah.
What's your bra size?
And you can watch Korean TV and what they think of, Melanie, but that we won't even get into that because that's royalty, right?
I don't want to know.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. It's like what's in hot dogs? Nobody knows, right?
It has nothing to do with a dog, even though they might have a hot temperature
Yeah,
to them. There's
yeah.
no
And,
dog involved.
and it's not even something you want to know. How's that? You
And
need
unless
to,
you're in Korea, then maybe it is a hot dog.
yeah. I don't know. It's like, if you're going to have a world perspective, you got to take in all avenues of
Hey
information.
man, like I have family members who are from Hong Kong. Um, like I married into a family and there were a couple of vacations where it was time for the shark fin soup and the American part of the family said, "Yeah, no, we're not doing that. That's not what we're doing." And I think it was
Right.
really insulting to the guests or to the
Yeah.
hosts, but the guests weren't participating.
I'll tell you what you need is the fried chicken feet they stick up in the air where they bring you a plate of them. No, that's good stuff.
Have you
You
ever
know,
eaten them?
even rednecks have not gone so far as to vent. Even in Louisiana, like the Cajuns, they don't do fried chicken feet. I mean, I'm telling you, they are missing out on the world, right? See, culturally insensitive and culturally not diverse. So there you go.
That's too bad for them. They don't know what they're missing.
They don't know what they're missing. There could have been an Aunt Jemima, Cracker Barrel, chicken feet, fried chicken feet special every Sunday or something. Just think how good that would have been.
Well, see, then if that was that good, it would have been chicken feet and waffles, not chicken and waffles.
That's right. I got to try that out. Now, what somebody asked questions you said? What the heck was that?
Oh man, they asked, and then I think you actually responded on the Facebook, maybe, and said that that was a whole show. And I thought
Yeah,
to myself, wow, if I were super lazy, that would be great for me because I could just sit here and play act with the puppets while you just talk for probably 2 hours.
don't call them puppets. Oh my
Oh,
God. That is a bad word, right? Bad, bad, bad. Okay. I can't believe you actually said it in a public forum. But anyway, go on.
ah, my face is as red as our
Yeah,
shirts.
they
Oh.
they even wrote a song. You're my puppet. I don't remember all of it, but that those words are in that song, right? That's the problem with having an eidetic memory on some of this. Oh
Oh
my.
man, I saw a meme today. It says everybody's got a photographic memory, but not everybody's camera has film in it.
That's right. That's exactly right. Yeah, I just all the people like on the stock market, you find 2,000 people telling you what's going on or what's going to happen, and XRP and everything going to the moon and all this language, and then nobody ever goes back a year later and go, it didn't happen, right? You were wrong. You were just telling a story, okay?
That's all
Except
anybody
for
kept
except
doing.
for October 3rd, and that I'm telling, and I'm not telling because that's a story. But anyway, go on.
Randy.
It's a secret. That's how you tell.
Matt Broder, I found it. See
Oh,
what happens when I don't overspeak you and I'm distracted through
yeah.
my ADD thing? I found the comment. Okay, this is from Take Two and action. So while you were talking, it gave me time to find the comment.
Oh, good.
Matt Broder. Looks very français, that name. Anyway, I have a question. Questions. Okay, the first one is what are some techniques we can do to expand our heart chakra or heart energy?
Okay. Number one is like, what makes you think you have a heart? The lion didn't have one in Wizard of Oz, and he had to go find one, right? So, number two is that even if you have one, where's your sensitivity to know that it's actually doing something like operating at a certain frequency or a certain vibration? Remember those words. And R is projective of an energy field extending beyond 1 foot of your body. So, first of all, the question's kind of like invalid until you get to a level where you know those things.
Okay, young grasshopper, you got some
Oh,
knowing things to do before you ask
so
that question. He asked the same thing about the throat chakra, so I'm assuming the
okay, well, wait. So the first answer to the question is you would have to be able to sit down and actually actively engage your consciousness, and it's called let's see, command line interface, where you would actually command your own consciousness to expand its ability to perceive reality at different levels than you are currently involved in. So there, the answer would be some form of deep meditation, deprivation, or living in a gulag, if we can say those words in Russian. So there. Next, what's the second part? Yeah.
same thing with the throat chakra, and I'm guessing the answer is going to be the same. The throat.
Well, yeah, because throat chakra is different in the sense that there is a yoga that you could learn if you join my group called NAD, NAAD yoga, and it's chanting or mantras, and that is the proper way to learn vibration. It's the proper way to learn frequency. It's actually the proper way to be able to kind of explore spatial and temporal dimension aspects. So, but we're talking somebody actually taking their time basically every day or twice a day or whatever for years to be able to get to the point where you can change the channel on the TV without having to have a remote, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Okay. Internal
Like
triggers.
you don't need a remote like the Pope. How's that?
All right. His
Uh,
his next question is, are there any techniques or meditations we can do to put our awareness on our mental, casual, astral, and he says catheric areas of our energy body?
okay. So the idea I came up with when I divided reality, spatial, and temporal, I had to divide them into aspects because each aspect we could look at. Think about living in a house. Each room has a different function and different, but until you are able to discern the differences, and you just say, I live in a house. Okay. And you don't say, I live in a bathroom part of the day, I live in a kitchen part of the day, a bedroom part of the day, a living room part of the way, a meeting room part of the way, a tennis table. It's like, so all those things are there, but you never separate them to identify them separately. Okay. To the point that command line interface and computer talk, you can actually direct your awareness to the point of creating, are you ready? An actionable intelligence outcome, otherwise known as AI. See
That
how?
almost sounds like when I was trying to empty the hard drive on my laptop, I realized that moving forward, I have to create a different pathway on my Final Cut,
Yeah.
different pathway on my Final Cut Pro, to make big giant files land in my LaCie drive, not on my MacBook hard drive. So I had to change the command line,
Mm-hmm.
add a new pathway.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Smart. And then we're not even going to get into graphic interfaces and graphic user interfaces. It's like that. Oh, in your mind's eye, close your eyes and be able to see the reality that's at each of those aspects or each of those locations. Or, I mean, what color underwear is Trump wearing today? See, you don't even, mind doesn't even want to go there. Your own mind doesn't even want to go into your own mind to discover this stuff.
It's
So,
bad enough I showed everybody what underwear I'm wearing without
yeah.
pants on over them. Like, this is,
Oh, and
that
you
kind
learn
of
all
show, guys.
you learn all of it in my yoga school, and for this, super interested in my martial arts school. So there,
If I lived closer, you'd be sorry. That's all I'm
huh?
saying. Okay, so
uh,
Matt has like a couple more. He said
what else?
he's
What
got
other
one more
question?
question, but there are like five in the one question. Matt, you're a tricky guy. Okay.
Yeah.
So, uh, wow. What are some Aikido or Kung Fu or Qigong techniques we can do to redirect or leverage anxiety, negativity, unsurety, and spirit attachments in ourselves and when working while healing others?
Well, number one, if you have any of that, you're not you. So whatever time it takes you and whatever techniques, whatever skills available to you, until you learn to be yourself, all that other stuff is just junk. In other words, it occupies your mind but doesn't produce an actual outcome, actual intelligence, something you can act on. There we go. But the other part of it is, it's like, why do you think somebody needs healed? Right? Maybe they're just stating they have a problem. Right? And if they do, we go, good for you. You have a problem, right? Give me all your money. I have a problem too. Oh, and I'll give you a free cookie. Yeah, see in, right?
Yeah.
And away goes their problem. And now we're a genius guru like certain other ones that are out there. The age of gurus is over. Get over it. Right?
What about digital AI gurus?
Oh, that's the common thing, right? The number of people that have the what do you call surrendered their decision making capability and logic circuits to Chat GPT and 3AI and AI and Ula Mula Mula and all. It's just phenomenal. It's like, get yourself a damn robot. Come on, Elon, get them in production, right?
When I asked this morning on Facebook if anybody knew how to set up a GoFundMe, and they were like, oh, it's just easy. And I said, no, it's not the actual setting up and pushing the buttons. It's choosing my words in a manner that
Yeah, that
crosses their.
produces an outcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So two people said, just use, and they launched a bunch of Chat GPT. And if you have Microsoft, you can use blah, blah, blah. And I thought, and I even have a friend who says, well, I asked GPT like what I should do if, and I'm thinking, what?
It's like
No, 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 no. I'm not here. I mean, I don't know. What's going on? Is there a sentient creature?
a dog.
What?
It's one of
You
those
seem
dogs
to
that
attract lots of them. What? Hi,
why,
doggy.
why? It wants to go out. It don't want to go out. It wants to go out. It don't want to go
Mine's in
out.
my crate or in its crate.
Yeah,
I don't have a crate.
yeah.
I
It's
probably should have a crate.
preparing me to deal with teenagers or get married. Even.
I'm telling you, I think cats are the way to go. Parrots.
I think we should invite and have a panel discussion with Vladimir and Donald and little Z on what's their attitudes towards women and marriage and family. All right. Everybody wants to talk to them about bombs and planes and guns, and it's like, let's just see what's going on there. Okay.
Vladimir says that the law is to watch Married with Children and be the best Al Bundy ever. He does it.
I like. I think that sainthood has avoided him to our discredit.
Zelensky says Archie Bunker has got it over Al Bundy and that Al Bundy can sit down.
I'm telling you, they are missing out by not having us on their team, right?
Those two are tremendous, tremendous failures. They're fired. Okay, panel's over.
Yeah. Do you think there's anybody here that has an alien father or an alien mother? Because I've met people that said that they did, right? I didn't want to reveal family secrets with you, but anyway, I'm sorry. I apologize.
He said, look, I showed up in my true form once for you. You're going to have to pay for that next time. It's going to cost. It's going to cost.
Okay.
I don't dress up for just everybody, I tell you.
Yeah.
He says Melania is an alien. That's what? But not a reptilian. Wink, wink. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I mean, does Melania come from good alien stock? I mean, we really need to stop and kind of look at things to determine whether or not she is sufficiently worthy of our praise and attention and devotion.
You know how we find out? we go to Mar-a-Lago at night dressed up like they do when they do my labs. We abduct Baron. Of course, we're gonna have to do something because he's very large.
That never that Barry, you're gonna have to feed the boy. Come on. He's a 19-year-old or 20-year-old teenager. Like, do you
And
understand?
he's
He,
8 feet
probably
tall. That's
he probably he probably eats a table full of food a day, right? I can't
a
afford him.
day, probably
Yeah.
every meal. Like, how do you support that size? Like, my
Okay.
dog
So
eats too much. Like, Baron,
so I think we should put on a panel discussion. Vlad, Big D, and Little Z are invited to share their views only about women and marriage and childhood and child rearing in particular, because look at the outcome of what we got with those three, right?
they all say, "Hey, honey, I gotta go get a pack of cigarettes. I'll be back real soon."
Right, right, exactly, right.
Where'd
I
they
actually,
go?
I actually
Left.
went to get gas one day right after I got married, and it took me 3 days to get back home. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
oh, that's just a story. It's not these stories. It's not these stories.
It's
Don't,
one
no
of,
truth, no truth to
well, he can use his own last name in that story. It's good.
it.
Okay, so we've got a couple more from from Matt. Matt wants to know, what does a dark circle under and around the right eye mean? And it varies in how bad it looks by the day. Sometimes it's darker,
Oh,
just
that's
on the
that
right
black
side.
eye. That's that black eye club that Hollywood, which we can't talk about, right? And the Pope and everybody gets the black eye. Actually, it tends to be a blockage in the lymphatic system as it relates to the liver. So there,
Okay.
that's
Go
that's a
to the
true
liver
thing.
cleanse.
That's you know,
Go eat some milk thistle. Don't. I'm not a doctor.
no,
Don't do it. Um, okay. Kidney key imbalance is what he thought, or is it?
yeah,
Or
yeah. Kidneys or liver, either one. Gallbladder, all of them produce enzymes that if you can't get them out of the body through the alimentary tract, they will tend to come out through the skin. And no doctor has ever asked you about your lymphatic system, which has fluid and has properties. They ask you about the blood flow, or the blood system, but never about the lymphatic system. And I've asked a couple doctors, and it's kind of like we talked about isms. Now we have Ians, physicians like or gist, cardiologists, you know, they got a gist or a
somebody whose
ism.
last name I'm not supposed to talk about,
Yeah.
nicknamed
But
one of
like
my
a,
birds the electrician, because she
yeah,
likes to mess
yeah, there you go.
on.
It's an Ian or something. Not an Elon, an Ian, right? Podiatrist, right? Cardiologist, right?
Optometrists,
Optometrist. Like, what the hell? What does that do?
right? I don't
Why
know.
am I why am I special?
Wait, endocrinologist. Isn't that the one who's supposed to be dealing with the lymphatic system?
Yeah, but nobody talks about it. Like they run all the tests if you go to the doctor, but no lymphatic tests.
But how can an endocrinologist not run a lymphatic test? That sounds insane.
That's that I have that question. Okay. And they don't want to even answer me.
No,
Every
because
doctor tried to,
the question makes them look dumb. That's why.
well, there you go. Most doctors don't want to talk to me.
You know,
So
that's why there's a K in your name, not a C. No, 'cause you're
oh
right. Probably.
goodness.
So incredibly
Oh,
crazy. What?
and we'll serve cookies and ice cream to Vlad and Big D and Little Z should they join the panel so that they can have a proper blood sugar level and not go off on each other. How's that?
It's good unless we're trying to secretly spike their A1C and get them addicted to the big pharma and get them on that Ozempic. Like, I don't know.
Oh, no. Just
No?
lower the blood sugar and watch the fight start. That's all you got to do.
Well, I mean,
All right?
that's kind of why we had to eat some food before we sat on the couch so that I didn't like go nuts.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like if you have 167 active female serial murders in the United States at present, you got to ask yourself, are they getting enough vitamin D?
Do they have enough acidophilus in their system?
Yeah,
Their
yeah,
gut health
yeah.
okay so that they
I
don't
mean,
go berserk and
we're,
kill you a
we're
second time?
yeah, we're maybe talking about some serious iron deficiencies, only supplanted by having blood.
Right. That's good. Well,
No, that's politicians. I'm sorry, I get confused on who's who.
oh, we're back to shins. Physicians, politicians. I know it's self.
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
see,
yeah,
there's those IANs again. I'm
that's right.
telling you, right?
Reptilians. Yeah.
Yeah. Second leading cause of death in the United States is doctors and hospitals.
I'm telling you, the reason my mom stayed so healthy, even with her Parkinson's, is because I kept her the meow out of all of the facilities.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
kept her here.
yeah,
You know, she had that fungus on her toe that old people get, and the toe gets thick.
yeah,
She couldn't get rid of it, this, that, and then I just put oregano oil on her toe and took a
yeah,
Dremel to it. By the time she croaked, her feet looked perfect, like a
yeah.
20-year-old's.
Oh, wait. This is not a medical recommendation. You're invited to consult with your own personal physician and do not take this as medical advice at any level. There we go. We did the
At all.
disclaimer.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying what I did. I ignored the doctor and I did it my
So,
way and it worked.
yeah. So you oreganoed your mom. I
I
got
oregano oiled my mom's toe fungus and it killed it.
it.
That stuff
Oh,
will kill almost anything, either that or grapefruit seed extract. Those are my two
yeah,
go-tos when I
yeah.
when I feel something coming on. If it's
Yeah, and
oh,
always take these things are only taken for entertainment purposes,
that's right.
for your own entertainment. There you
Yeah,
go.
my entertainment means not being ill, but okay, whatever he said.
Yeah.
My entertainment includes not coming down with bad colds because I nobody has
Oh,
time for that unless you really want to exercise your immune system, which sometimes it's good to do that and just lay.
okay, wait. There's no such thing as an immune system.
Okay.
I've had this argument with doctors. There's no immune system that you can dissect, pull out of the body. What you have is 26 immune responses
Okay.
to events that happen to or within the body.
And
And
if
they
it,
don't tell you that. They go, well, your immune system, well, show it to me. And they can't do it because it doesn't exist. All
well, they
right.
can't show you your mind either. So, like, point to
Yeah.
your mind. Where's your mind? I know where my
Yeah.
brain is. Where's my mind? Where's my consciousness? I can't
Yeah.
point to that.
Where's my placebo and where's my Starbucks? Those are better questions at this point in life.
I have my
I
yoga.
don't drink Starbucks.
I don't.
We had another name for them. Started as Star, but we changed the
Yeah,
last name.
and then there's like what I've turned into the word meow after. Star
Yeah, yeah,
meows. Uh-huh.
yeah. Yeah,
Well,
you can't say Star sucks. I mean, that's a bad word.
oh well, see, you were putting an S on it. I was putting Frank Sinatra's first
Uh,
initials
now,
on it.
that would be a t-shirt. That would be a t-shirt.
Well, it's something that people do, like, and then have babies, and then the star is actually roped into a child support for another 18 years when you're a star. Or anyway, I never did that.
Yeah.
I know people who did. It's not a fun reality. Um, but back to, I actually have a question.
Hello.
Hello. Hey, Rich,
What's your question?
I have a question. I've seen photos of giants laying down with lots of people lined up. What and I what's that about and why is the Smithsonian hiding so much stuff, probably including that?
Well, our fearless leader, Big D, told them, I'm coming for you.
Floor over there.
Yeah, I'm coming for you, and I want you to reveal the truth. Well, If you want to know the truth, everybody, oh, I want to know the truth. I want to know the truth. Call me and put up the money for a nice little expedition, and I will take you to the north rim of the Grand Canyon and throw you off the top of it. And we'll see if the Black Hawks and the military pick you up before you hit the ground. So, why would that be true? Well, you can find out. And it's the same thing. If you march in the Smithsonian into their basements, do you realize that there's more corridors, miles, tunnels, whatever you want to call it, under Smithsonian than there are in the Vatican, right? So you
Lots of
imagine
tunnels
how much,
under DC too
yeah,
that the
oh yeah, yeah,
Smithsonian's using for
yeah,
storage.
yeah. It's it gets downright spooky like you go around some of those places. I think there was a song like that too.
Sure, there are lots of songs like that.
Yeah.
Well, so were there actually giants that existed? And do you think that there's some kind of
Yes.
genetic throwback that maybe Barron has to some Slovenian giant that existed once?
Well, well, they talk about junk DNA. There's no such thing, by the way. But what you have is that occasionally there are what we call random anomalies where the genetic combinations result in fully formed little people or big people. Okay. And far outside of the normal bell curve. So there you go. Okay. So the answer is yes, there were. Yes, there are probably. Because we still see gigantism, there's an ism around the world. It's
Well,
just
Andre
it's just
the Giant.
not reported on, you know?
Well, that's
I
because the
mean,
Guinness Book of World Records is boring when you can doom scroll and be disconnected on
oh
Instagram. Like, why would
yeah,
you want
yeah.
why
It's
would you want reality when you can
doom scrolling, the dopamine is the drug of choice for the world right now. And damn, they're addicted to it. As opposed to if they just watch our show and they'd end up being satisfied. Like, what do they call it? More filling, less something or other. I can't remember that one.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
good
There's
that you
some.
can't remember that because
Yeah, there's some commercial like that. Ours is more filling or less fill up. I don't remember. I'll find out.
I feel like maybe
You
we're
know.
more healthy and less filling.
Yeah. There you go.
Something.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I
So there
think
were
we've
giants.
exhausted everybody at this point.
But wait, did giants actually eat people? Is that true? They
Huh?
came down to eat people? That's
What?
Did giants actually eat people? Did they come down from the mountain and start eating people?
Oh,
That's why they had to
oh
kill
no.
them?
That's I've always wanted to write a cookbook, and I actually have one I started, and my cookbook is like the Human Cookbook, Cooking After the Apocalypse. And I'm telling you, I've got some great recipes. Okay. It's
It's a
just like,
cookbook for zombies.
yeah, fat back, I mean, cheeks, right? Belly, I mean, we got it all. And so just a quick story just to make people upset. I have done consulting to various Native American tribes around the country over the years for resource development and a few financials, all kinds of things. That's the actual truth, not a story, the story. And I went to the Tonka Indians. Okay. Now I got invited to give a talk there, and we were talking about generational issues and relationships and a whole bunch of stuff. I was with some other people on a panel, and they know people don't know better than to sit me next to somebody like Trump or a tribal chairman or like just a bad thing, right? And they asked me where I wanted to sit, and I saw about a 90-year-old lady, an elder of the tribe, and I said I want to sit with her. And so I sit down, we start dinner, everybody's having polite conversation, and I go, do you still eat your enemies? And she goes, no, the last time we did that was like 1912 or something. It was the last time we ever ate an enemy. Like we'd kill them, we'd cook them. And everybody's trying to go, no, 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 don't talk about that. No, talk about that. So it's a time honored tradition in certain cultures around the world.
How
So
come
there.
you didn't ask me any questions at that level? Is it because it was our first interface? You didn't want to scare
Well,
me off?
I didn't want to know the truth about whether it was chicken or not. But anyway, good night.
Yeah, come to my house for dinner. Okay, bye.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, my cookbook's not out yet, but I promise you it will be soon. And it's remember the apocalypse, human cooking, right?
Hansel and Gretel, guys. Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah,
Fatten them up now.
I'm telling you,
Fatten them
gnaw,
up now.
gnaw them bones, right?
Send them to the Waffle House. Make them
Yeah,
beer. That'll put some extra,
yeah, yeah.
Then
Fat back and greens, do it.
yum,
Okay, bye.
yum. Okay, bye.